Hello, hello, all you hardcores out there. How you doing? It's Russ here from Porkys Corner, the biggest gob in sport. Today we're joined by Andy from Aberdeen. How you doing, Andy?
Not bad, Rush. How are you?
I'm sound, mate. We'll get straight into it then. Sam Jones, did he make the press conference all about himself? Yes or no?
Without a doubt, yes.
Because it's all about Sam.
He's about as popular in Edinburgh as Nigel Farage, I think.
Well, they're saying that's his coming out party now for being involved in a big fight.
Embarrassing,
Right?
Yeah, it was a bit embarrassing, wasn't it? But he certainly put his name on the map, didn't
Well, what do you think?
I probably agree with what most folks said. Probably, he was getting called an effing clown, and I could hear some of the stuff that was. I don't think he was understanding half it, probably, or he was pretending he wasn't.
You see that fight happening?
I think Taylor's making a mistake taking it at 10 stone, because I've heard him say he struggles at 10 stone the past two fights. So why is he taking it at 10 stone? I don't understand that. I think it probably will happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. What do you think?
I'm not so sure, you know.
I think it'll be a big fallout,
Well, it's
Somebody
not pay-per-view, is it? It's not pay-per-view, Andy, is it?
No.
You know, it's a good domestic rivalry fight, but it's not pay-per-view. But Eddie's saying he's paying them the money. Well, how is he? If it's not pay-per-view, could have been pay-per-view on Sky.
Has he got the Saudi people putting the money up for it in the background?
Well, I don't know. It's on in Leeds, isn't it?
Yeah. That's strange as well, isn't it?
It's a whodunit.
It's all a bit of a mishmash, isn't it?
It's all about something, isn't it?
Hmm.
What do you think it's come too late, Taylor Catterall?
Yeah, it should have happened the other time. And like I said before, I think the only reason it was justified the rematch was the controversy, because it was a crap fight to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sam Jones is the man, though. He's getting everybody the biggest paydays of their career, and what's he not doing?
Got to tip me hat to him, Sam Jones. Sam, well done from Porkys Corner. I'm going to sort these rats out here. 2 seconds.
Sam Jones, the self-proclaimed man of the moment in boxing.
I thought that was big John Fury just breaking in through the front door then.
Ripping it off the hinges.
Come to take me out onto the hard road. They can't do it. He's gone missing. Where is he?
In that shed, is he,
Hey?
Maybe poisoned himself with a mixie rabbit.
Where is he?
He's out hunting for his tea.
Anything that swims or crawls.
He's riding through a field on Johnny Horsecock's back.
Johnny Horsecock's back.
He's giving him a piggyback. Blowing his horn.
The characters in boxing is unbelievable, isn't it? What about Bean? He's back.
Return of the Bean,
He's all action.
I think he should have a big ring walk at his first main event.
It's a bit of a come down for Bean, though, isn't it, really, when you think about it? You know, we're looking at the situation over at Beanville.
it's like he's gone from host and Top of the Pops to hospital radio, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? Basically, isn't it?
Is he the Alan Partridge of boxing?
He's in a Rumpelstiltskin of boxing. Hey,
Yeah.
old Bean, bless him. The Dennis Nielsen of London.
He's back though, eh? More mileage on the Beanstalk.
He's back working for tuppence.
Mm-hmm. We're selling the big issue through the week.
Where's the big boxing family though? Where's the big boxing family coming to his rescue?
He's like a boxing orphan now, isn't he?
I thought he were going to try other new things. He were leaving Sky, wasn't he?
Yeah, he had new projects in the pipeline.
To try other things. And what did I say? I said, he's trying to get commentating jobs in boxing, and everybody said, there, you're full of it. Look what's happened. Look what's happened.
Right again.
Right again, mate.
Proves right again.
Pop, pop.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for Bean actually, Andy, did you?
Yeah, I bet he just looked like he was out in the cold. Eh? Remember, what's that film, Trading Places? Is it Dan Aykroyd? He swaps places where he's looking out. He's on the outside looking in, isn't he?
Yeah. Bean's now got to mix with, he's not now at the first class on Titanic. He's now got to mix in with them Shubby Cole.
The cabin crew.
Well, he's got to. That means he's going to have to brass himself off at after parties, and everybody's going to. We know, when everybody's out the face and they're patting him on the leg and they're going Bean, and he's thinking, I don't normally sit with this lot. And the less work he gets, he slides down order, and then there's me there in background, only at door, really off my head, and then I'm in front of him going, Beanie.
He's in the kitchen doing the dishes, eh?
I'll say, Bean, come over here, Bean. I've got a surprise for you. It's just what you need.
And he might even come on the channel one day.
Could you imagine it?
You'd have to admire him if he did, eh? After all the stick he's had.
Listen, mate, he's 2 years away from the Porkys corner. Listen to me, mate. Watch it unfold. Watch it unfold. Watch. Watch what happens.
The Bean Zoom. Ah.
It's the fall from grace, isn't it? What do you think to this for the fight? Adam Azine against Dalton Smith at European. It's been ordered to go in for talks. What do you think?
Yeah, that'd be a good fight, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be all right, aye. I'd watch that.
We've had Dan Aziz Boatsi, haven't we?
Yeah, that was a good fight, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. You think Beefy Smith's done now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
If he's on about losing all that weight for the last fight with you, but what's he doing putting all that weight on? It's madness. It's just and unprofessional, or either that or his heart's not in it.
Well, when he's saying he'll fight anybody from 154 to 168.
No, that tells a story itself.
He needs Eubank more than Eubank needs him, doesn't
he? Yeah. Eubank needs to get a fight away. He's going to be sitting about. No, at this time in his career. The clock is ticking.
It sure is. The heavyweight division. Right. We keep saying that it's flying, it's this and that, and these fights that they're giving us in Saudi and blah, 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 and everybody's losing their minds over it. But once you scratch the surface, I spoke to Jerry about this, so I'm asking your opinion. Zhang and Parker's not for a belt. They're just two top 10 guys, aren't they? Joshua, top 5 guy. Maybe you could say top 4, top 5 guy, Joshua.
Yeah.
Ngannou's in his second fight. That's not for a belt either. We've had 2 cancellations at Undisputed, right? Do you think sooner or later this guy in Turkey might sit and look and think what is he getting for his money?
Yeah, I think so. He's only going to have so much patience, is he?
Right.
There's all these other guys like Jared, what do you call him, Jared Anderson and that. Somebody else came into my mind.
They're not
Some
in
of the
mix,
young.
are they? They're not in mix, are they?
What's happened with them? How are they not getting a shot? That's
They're not invited to the party, are they?
when you look back at Lennox Lewis's career, he fought Shannon Briggs. Shannon Briggs was about 26, I think, if I remember right. So he was getting a title shot at that age. David Tua, was he a similar age when he fought Lewis? They were all a similar age, weren't they? And Lewis was taking on all comers. Everybody was up coming. Zelchiko Maverick, he took him a distance, didn't he?
That's why you've got to admire people like Lennox Lewis,
Yeah.
Crotch, people like that, because all are famous because they took on everybody, didn't they?
Yeah. Merciless Ray Mercer, what would he do now in his prime in the heavyweight? And
Merciless Ray Mercer and bulldoze his way through all this lot today. David Tua has sent all this lot to bottom moon.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
Shannon Briggs as well, even. Shannon Briggs was a good fighter at the time. He blew hot and cold, I think, didn't he? But big puncher, eh?
Teddy Atlas trained him for years, you know. Shannon Briggs. Do you think that's it now for Billy Joe?
I don't see him coming back now, anyway. It's gone quiet, isn't it? I heard there was mooted a comeback and then it went all quiet.
I think there's only really one fight for him, and that's Eubank.
Yeah. There's more chance of Tony Bellew coming back.
Do you think he'll come back? Tony Bellew?
I think there's more chance of him coming back than Billy Joe coming back.
The reappearing man. What about the White Rhino against Little Johnny Bosch? Will that be like a novelty fight where everybody has a laugh, or will it be took serious? I mean, what do you think? White Rhino and Little Johnny Bosch on DAZN coming to a TV near you.
I think Johnny Bosch will beat him because I don't think the White Rhinos. I kind of thought last time when he fought the big Karamak Easter egg, I thought he would pull his socks up and have a go at that, but
it's Big Freeze.
Coming out of shape, didn't he?
Do you mean it's Big Freeze?
It's Big Freeze, that's him.
A giant Karamak Easter egg. Fat Joe, innit, rapper?
That's. I think Wardley beats him though. I'll be honest, that's my opinion.
Well, I'm going to go for It's Big Freeze. I want It's Big Freeze to win, so I want to get behind him because we need a new hero,
a new honey monster.
Who is the next big hero? I mean, all these fights that are supposed to be happening at heavyweight and that. These are fights we should just be getting in UK anyway, shouldn't we? All in America. We don't need to go to Saudi for these. They're not like wow fights, are they?
And they're all getting on, eh? I mean, Big Meech and Fury are mid-30s. Usyk's 37. Joe Joyce, what's he, 39? 38, 39?
All right then. I'll ask you a few names here. Parker. Is he next?
Oh, he's one of the younger ones, but I'd be interested to see how he gets on with Zhang. That's a good fight. If he beats Zhang, he could be in the mix big time, couldn't he?
Right. Well, what about if he loses to Zhang?
Well, Zhang's going to get a title shot then. He's maybe he might be expected to lose to Zhang. He's probably got to put Zhang as a favourite, But Parker's been active though. He impressed me against Wilder, but was that a shell of Wilder? We'll not know unless Wilder fights again, will we?
Well, Wilder's finished, isn't he?
I think so. I think so.
Joe Joyce, do you think he's been found out?
Yeah, who's he in against? He's in Cash Alley next, isn't it?
Charlie
So
the next month.
it's not really a test, is it, against a top level guy?
Yeah.
We'll see if he can come back.
I think they're just running contract with him, whoever's got him, if there is a contract, yeah.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Derek Chisora, is he finished?
Finished. He's done. He shouldn't be fighting now, in my
What
opinion.
about It's Big Freeze?
It's Big Freeze. So time will tell, how he gets on with
Jury
Wardley.
out. Jury out on It's Big Freeze.
Jury's out now.
Joshua, is he next big thing?
Nah. I don't see him getting any better. He's not going to beat Usyk if he gets a shot.
Tyson Fury.
Jury's out in him as well, isn't it?
You think he's got to that stage of his career now where could be over?
Could be over. I mean, if he beats Usyk, well, he's the man, isn't he? But I don't see it. But I might be wrong, but I just feel Usyk's got too much for him.
Yeah, I think Usyk would be too much for him. I do honestly. I'm not just saying it. I'm an Usyk fan. I just think that he's in better nick, and there's just something about these sort of fights that, back of my mind, there's still that doubt whether it does happen.
Usyk for me is the more complete fighter, and he never stops moving. He's got super endurance. He's tough. He can probably hit hard enough. I think at some point he'll drop Fury. Not knock him out or that, but I think he'll drop him just with a punch that Fury doesn't see coming. I think he just buzzes about, and he's like a wasp, and can ping you with shots for all different angles. I just think he's too much. I think he's too much skill, too much. He's fresher, isn't he? I think he's lived the life. So guys that live the life tend to have better longevity, don't
they? Yeah. Tony Bellew says that his testosterone level when he was 30 were really low. And he's saying Arthur Beeterby's testosterone level at 39, sky high. And he's saying it wants looking at. Do you think he's got a point with that, or is it Bellew just ran out of ammunition at a younger age?
So grapes. I don't believe Bellew lived the life like Better Beef does.
Yeah.
Because you've seen him blowing up in weight between fights, haven't you? I bet you never see Better Beef much more than half a stone over his fight.
He's training all the time. His testosterone levels will be high, won't they?
He's maintaining a level of fitness and probably testosterone. I don't know a lot about testosterone.
That's why he's a beast, isn't it?
Oh, he's a machine, isn't he? But he's always been a machine, hasn't he? Somebody said that. This isn't anything new. He's always been.
Even as a teenager, yeah. You know what I mean? Arthur Abraham, though, wasn't he, at middleweight?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a line of questioning from journalists. You know, like when they get Eddie on Oak, and then Eddie takes them down another avenue and that. And then they never come back to it. Why is that, do you think?
Is he baffled them, or are they? Maybe they're just no sharp enough. Eddie's quite a sharp operator, isn't he? So, like him or dislike him, and he could talk all day, couldn't he? He'll just keep talking. He's like a politician. They'll just run the clock down now. Just keep talking. He could just talk and talk and talk.
It's just repeated bullshit now, isn't it, though?
I don't know how he can be asked doing so many interviews, talking about the same stuff over and over and over again.
I know, it's... Are you pleased, then, for Sam Jones?
He's just highlighting his own weapon status, isn't he?
Weapon status.
Complete weapon.
You know, when he wakes up tomorrow, he's going to look at that and he's going to think, what have I done? Isn't he really? Because the mask has truly slipped. He is really Sam Jones, the pantomime star.
He's behind you.
That is behind you, Sam.
I want to
That,
know how he.
that was a pantomime, wasn't it?
I thought. I wondered how he managed to get smuggled out of Edinburgh without getting lynched. So I just drama. Though one of my pals, his son was at that conference. He said, "Hey, I haven't spoke to him about it. He sent me a message earlier saying that the son was there."
Sam's head's gone on it. His head had gone on it, surely.
He's away with it, isn't he? Just gone with the wind.
Gone with the what?
Gone with the wind, I'm saying.
He can't show his face. He can't show his face around boxing gyms or arenas or weigh-ins at wherever, at press conferences and that. Surely after that Oscar-winning performance, or at least a BAFTA.
I'll be interested to see what reception he gets in. Is it Leeds tomorrow or is it Manchester? Manchester tomorrow.
Where were it today? Scotland.
Edinburgh, aye. But they're trying to turn it into a Scotland England thing, but I didn't buy into all that stuff.
Turn it into. Oh my God.
I think Eddie mentioned that. Oh, it's like Scotland versus England. It's like I don't know. Maybe some people will buy into that nonsense, but I didn't buy into that.
They did all that with O'Hara Davis, didn't they, Josh Taylor?
Mm.
Oh, there, he's really scratching on this one, isn't he? He didn't want Sky to have it, did he?
No. Yeah, it's. But I just hope it's a better fight than the last one, if it happens. Because the last one was just dreadful to watch, I thought.
What do you think the intense beef script's going to be then to build it up, this?
Well, they're calling all about hate, innit? But I know it's Josh Taylor says he doesn't hate anybody, but he does dislike. There's a bit of pushing and shoving. Was there no Jack Catterall no grab Taylor with a throat or something? There's a bit of rough on the feathers, wasn't
I'm sure somebody said that Eddie's fist got involved in that.
there? He was trying to separate them anyway, wasn't
I mean, this is how I look at it, right? They've got to sell arse out this for DAZN, so there's going to be some fake beef. There's going to be a few main parts for a few people. There might be a few people who could be an extra, like they could get Big Joe Egan, he could be like a tree or something, like or a lamppost, or a pillar, we could paint him red. He could be a pillar box. We could have Coogan sat in a calf with Hump. He could be sat there, drinking a cup of tea, and then just looking over his newspaper. That could be a good part for Coogan. Yeah, what do you think?
You could have some luncheon meat. Spam Jones, a tin of luncheon meat. Intense luncheon meat.
Sam Jones.
Beef.
Bless him.
Spam Jones.
Spam Jones. Man of the moment.
Boxing's man of the moment.
Mr. Saturday Night himself. Letting everybody know how important he was at that presser and his role in the deal. And I got him the best money and my role in all this. Sam Jones, step forward. This is your life.
Take a bow. I know it's a lot of folk are looking at him thinking, what's he on, eh? And it's like, he got a nice warm welcome, though, didn't he?
What planet is he on?
Trying to argue with the hecklers and everything. It's like, oh my God.
It makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Was he put up to that, do you think? Was he
I see why he's never behaved like that at a press conference in his life. The guy's a Cub Scout.
He's usually hiding behind Eddie's shoulder, isn't he?
He's a Cub Scout, mate, a Cub Scout. You know what I mean? With a stick-on beard. It's not even a real beard, it's stick-on. He can't grow a beard, man. He's a Cub Scout, man.
Trying to be a pound shop George Michael lookalike.
He's trying to be Ambrose Mendy, isn't he? But without the Merc.
He's got an MG Maestro or something.
Without the 190 Merc. Now, listen, mate. If he's played this part, well done, but let's have it right. You've not got a pay-per-view, Sam, have you, Pop Bang? You know, I'd love to know what his slice at cake is.
Somebody was shouting 10% about something. Was it Josh Taylor was shouting something about 10% to him? I don't know what that was about.
No, Sam will be sweating now till the ring. Be like, but I hope this fight goes ahead, because you know what? This fight's on a knife edge. If it could go one way or other, depending on how to build it up, if they're got on each other's tits, Josh Taylor can just walk at any point. He's
Walk
not
away, yeah.
The name, innit?
It'll be him that walks away. I think he'll just had enough of this shit.
Says, you know what? I'm not putting up with this nonsense.
Yeah.
So that's what'll happen. But let's get behind it. It's a good domestic fight, but let's have it right. There's no belts on the line, and they've both been beat. Right? So that's probably why it's not on pay-per-view. But all that talk that Sky were involved in it, we're going to go on pay-per-view. That'd have been an hard sell, that, wouldn't it? You think?
Yeah. I think so.
Well, they've salvaged it at the end. They've salvaged it.
They salvaged it with that press conference, I think.
Yeah. Do you
I'll hear
think
people talking.
You what, mate?
I'll have people talking now about it, won't they? Very well. Nobody was talking about it last week, was it?
No, they won't, mate. So do you think we've been hoodwinked with this heavyweight division talk about its great fights and the changing it and all
that? Yeah. Yeah, like we say, there's none of the up-and-coming guys getting a shot, is there?
Looks like a close shot, doesn't it, to me?
Yeah.
Looking at it from outside, counting who's involved, it looks like it's same people have got the feet on the table out there, these certain people, and nobody else is getting a look in, but they're selling it as, oh, we're putting this on, we're putting this on. Well, you've had 2 cancellations. Let's hope third time lucky, maybe, because if that doesn't happen, then people are going to start looking at these and saying, well, have they got this money? Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A cancellation. I mean, God, you can imagine if Usyk all of a sudden got injured now. Would everybody buy into this? Would everybody buy into it all? If we had another cancellation, because then the conspiracy theories would start, wouldn't they?
Yeah. There's a huge spotlight on the whole thing, isn't there? So it's kind of got to happen. But I think once the guys are all gone, once they all retire, that might be the end of the Saudi thing. Eh? If that's what it looks like you say, it's a closed shop. It's only the guys involved at the moment. Once they're gone, I think that Saudi thing might be gone, and it'll be back to normal service resumed.
You know, not looking at it from outside, Andy. You there, mate?
Yeah.
When I look at it from outside, I look at it how grubby they've all shown themselves to be, haven't they, really? They've shown themselves to be really, really grubby.
Yeah.
Honestly, and to see them all over each other like the besties now, Bricktop and Hills, I feel sick when I see it now. And they're doing these like face-offs of joint interviews.
Best of buddies. Cringe fest, isn't it?
Cringe fest. Come on. Well, what we've had to see for the last however many years, and now all of a sudden, you know,
all swept under the carpet. Yeah, theoretical.
Now all of a sudden, let's have a cup of tea, you know, and a blue ribbon biscuit.
Yeah,
How do you see Usyk fight going then now, closer it gets? I mean, there's like 10, 41, 71, 81. Fucking hell, there's like 12 weeks, isn't there?
I still see
Oh,
Usyk.
could happen, couldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, do you think Fury's got a better chance now, got longer, more time to prepare?
Yeah, I suppose he has, and he could get fitter. I mean, only him will know if he's in shape.
Yeah.
He's going to have to kick on in this camp, and then halfway through camp, he'll know if he's not got it. He'll know then, and God knows how they're going to play it because he looks like he's going to have to fight, doesn't he?
Fitness could be key as well, eh?
Yeah. Do you think?
If,
Oh, do you think he just might retire and go away?
just disappear.
Yeah.
I think he's got it's mega money in it. I don't know what the figures are, but it's bound to be mega. Somebody say he got 40 million for fighting Ngannou, so he's going to be getting more for this, isn't he?
60 million is on in this for this. 60
million. Nah, I think he'll have to fight for that. He's not going to leave that money on the table, is he?
Yeah, 60 million.
Big John will not let him leave that money on the table, will he?
No.
He want to buy him a new shed.
What do you think about Big John? Do you think he's just upset because it looks like he's not invited to the party out there no more?
Has he been banned from going out there? What's the crack with that?
That's what I'm hearing. Like people are saying he's not wanted out there because he's a liability.
Ah,
In case he upsets the wrong person.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You can see that point, eh? You can't see that point, but I think he'll be there at the fight, though. I think he'll be allowed on there on fight night.
Well, you like to think so. He's his dad, isn't he?
That's it. It'd be a shame for him if his
If
biggest fight of his life,
if
isn't it?
he can't go to a fight, I'd be saying, you know what, that's bang out of order for not going to let him go. You know, they could
Yeah,
that day before, couldn't they? Keep an eye on him.
yeah.
Don't want him there all week or in build up in case he's going to upset somebody. At least let him go to fights.
Yeah. I think he should be at the fight. Like you say, it's his son's biggest fight, the biggest fight he's probably ever going to have, isn't it? So that'd be a travesty if he wasn't allowed to go.
Do you think the end games is not working with Usyk?
There's no chance of getting inside his head, is there? He's a closed shop that way. I think he's super strong mentally, Usyk. And there's more chance of him getting inside Fury's head, I think.
You think?
Did you see when Fury was slagging him off about his earring? And he just totally dismantled him as reply, didn't he?
Yeah.
He
Oh,
couldn't really say anything.
laughs it off, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I watched yesterday. I watched Salvatore Sanchez.
Oh, aye.
You know, Julian's always going on about.
Julian he sent me a fight to watch, and I've not watched it yet. I need to watch it. I've just literally had no time to do anything this past week. Yeah, I'm just having a look to see what the fight was. He sent me to watch.
Well, I watched Salvador Sanchez, and I think he's a great fighter. But I also ended up watching Usyk and Marco Huck.
All right.
Remember
Aye.
that?
Yeah. I think I seen it when it was on. I've not seen it since then.
Yeah, I gave him a boxing lesson, man.
It was Donald Curry and Milton McCrory. That's the one I have to
Yeah.
watch.
Donald Curry fan, isn't he?
Yeah. So I need to watch that.
Yeah, Donald Curry should have gone to Olympics in 1980, shouldn't he? But they boycotted it, didn't they?
Right. Because it was in Moscow, eh?
He was like red hot for gold, wasn't he? Yeah, Donald Curry. What do you think of Mike Tyson at the moment?
Mike Tyson.
I think he's still pouncing a living, like out there at Saudis, and he's
Is he no?
the opening of an envelope, isn't he?
is he not making huge money with his cannabis business, cannabis farms or something?
Yeah, he gets opportunities, doesn't he?
He maybe just likes being on the scene now. Man on the scene.
Daniel Dubois, what about him?
Yeah, he needs to get involved in another title shot at some point. Who's he going to fight next then? They're talking about a Joyce rematch or something at one point, weren't they? But then he said he wanted to fight bigger names. Maybe he's not keen on fighting Joyce again.
You know, this Moses up a Tomei, you think he's going to do well?
I think he's quite promising. He's had more fights than it's Big Freeze, hasn't he? And or as many fights as it's Big Freeze, and he's only been on the go sort of half the time, isn't he? Professionally.
We need to see Big JF though in the ring, don't we?
Yeah. Against the big jam Roy Poley.
That's what all the boxing YouTubers really want. They really want to ask questions about his 100-0 on the hard road. But they won't, you see. They're scared
I'll ask
to...
him. That's it. He'll just shut them down.
Come on.
He'll just shut them down if somebody did ask him about, and I don't want to talk about that, did he?
Listen,
Somebody
man,
asked him.
that man is a time bomb waiting to go off. And when it happens, they're all going to say, Porky, you was right. You want to go to part 2, kid?
Yeah, give me 5 minutes and I'll be there.
All right, cheers.